beat Bubs, who I think was the first of this tournament, right? And Smash Bros, which obviously they're two very strong. Lucas is probably the two strongest in North America, or just
at least in the Northeast.
Yeah, Northeast definitely. North America maybe. Also with Donkey Kong, which is a little crazy. Even crazier after going DK into Seal.
Yeah, especially with Seal very
like,
much notes.
Notoriously does not like Steve matchup. Yep.
No, I mean, Phantom just kind of has like an amazing idea like how to play this game with DK, especially with like the limited tools that you have.
That's interesting though, because I didn't even ask, because when you and Seal were playing, I asked them who would you go if you played Lido, and they said they didn't know. Which to me, I felt like that was gonna be like, I think they were gonna try DK versus you, just because obviously like you're good versus Steve, and they even said they don't like fighting Wii Fit with Steve.
Yeah, it's one of those like matchups that is really like it's not bad, but compared to like, because you're the best character in the game, it gives you a little bit more trouble than other matchups do. Yeah, right now I don't know
I don't know if the DK pick was the one for Seal though. All that to say.
Yeah, part of me contemplates if they like agreed to not have Phantom go Steve, especially like they're friends, so definitely like have talked about this, probably played many times before.
Yeah, no, but this matchup's rough.
I mean the way it's working out right now.
Yeah, like DK just gets clipped by everything. Doesn't really have like DK has decent out of shield with Ask, but it's not really the most consistent, especially versus smaller characters.
Little movement tech with Solo Climber.
Yeah, 3 stocks to 1. Seal is on Sopo, but you know they gotta take the stock and now back with the 2 climbers, so it's gonna be a bit tough to make this game back.
Yeah, lapping in percent already and everything, or lapping my stocks.
Yeah, and then that just one combo to 90%.
Yeah, I think at this point
just to pack it up and gets 2.
That just hits.
Yeah, it's tough. Like,
wow.
Like at every level of the game, I think DK might just lose.
That, you know, I wouldn't doubt it. You're like, even if you don't
when
know
you get a hit, I mean,
stuff.
there's 2 of them, and DK has like slower, like lasting combos. So there's just more opportunities to get hit.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see here if Phantom just decides to go Steve, or if it's just like a.
I mean, that's just like, why wouldn't you? Unless you really like feel that bad
about the matchup.
Yeah. Like if you want to win, you just go Steve.
Yeah. Not just for this ever, just like in general.
Well, I mean, I get like why you would go DK like versus some people or some characters, but for something like this, it's like the disparity is just so huge.
Yeah.
Okay, gonna commit to it. I mean, because like in theory, like DK can separate the climbers with back air and down B and stuff, but
it's so hard
to really set that up and to like be able to do that. Like ice climbers, they're like not the fastest, but they're not that slow, and they have pretty good frame it up close. Okay, but Phantom is doing a little bit better job right now, kind of spacing around Seal's threat range.
Yeah, I think it's like max.
Getting some hits, but yeah, just like smashing side B gets a basically even game compared to the spacing that Phantom's kind of having to go through. But as I say that, I mean, does separate them.
Yeah, best it's looked so far. I mean, we've only had 1 game for reference, but already looking a lot better.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be it. No. Yeah, ICs are like a little floaty, so it's weird to know their ding-dong ranges.
Just yeah.
Honestly, kind of fine, because I feel like Sopo can kind of like scrap, but DK probably likes fighting Sopo specifically.
Ooh, almost with the shield.
Here's the down B coming out.
I think this is like what you were talking about. Like this is the way that DK actually does the job of separating the climbers and finding an advantage in this matchup that is otherwise very difficult.
Yeah, but it's just tough because one mistake and it can just you can just die like more than most with DK. But Phantom kind of destroying them right now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, massive change between the first 2 games. Kind of doing the same thing to each other between them.
Yeah, it's like you said. I mean, Phantom just has like the brain to play this character in this game in a very effective way. Gonna get clipped by the Blizzard, and yeah, that's definitely gonna kill.
Yeah, you either take that or you potentially take the shield poke, which you don't want. was very good.
Very good use of the F smash. I didn't even think about that being like a good move, but it makes sense because a lot of ices will just kind of blizzard in those situations.
And if you're like descending up, especially because it was low percent, like yeah, you're taking the damage, but you can just hit through it.
Yeah, and there's like the pullback from it too, which is good.
Let's see what you think. Was that small or regular match?
Small.
Small, yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming Phantom probably banned bigger stages.
That probably makes sense.
Considering they just went to Hollow.
Game 3. I think it's really hard to tell what this game is going to look like because
I know, because it's like Phantom did like adapt perfectly, but it's like in theory, like this is still tough, and there's a lot that Seal can obviously do to kind of like kill DK. There it is. Yeah, so I think ICs in general are very polarizing, not only just matchups and like as a character and stuff, but also just in terms of the lead. I think even like you saw in the last game, even the character that like really can struggle fighting ice climbers, if you lose the lead as them, it's very hard to get it back because the other person can just oftentimes just run away.
That up smash, it didn't seem like it would catch, but right now Phantom's just trying to find a way to get a little bit more damage, but this shield pressure thing.
Yep. And again, probably stock. Yep. Ooh, breaks the shield with the down B. No way to kill, but just gets, 30 damage, why not?
I was about to say, I was like, I don't know like what the best thing you could do here, because anything that you would want to combo on a single character probably wouldn't work on ICs because they're just...
I mean, still, like, that's the rare shield per combo for them, too, which is good.
Timer already dead, only 4% on Phantom, and...
Yeah, this is definitely not how I thought this set would go.
Yeah, like game 1 just gave us such a different indication. I think it's gonna be it, yeah.
Yeah, Phantom is just really good at this matchup. Okay, but Seal finally gonna get a good opening. Gets him off stage, and yep, forward smash. Now the game's even, and despite everything, I mean, it just feels so quickly that the game kind of back to being anyone's game to take. But is that gonna be it? Nope. Nana runs off stage in time.
I just keep saying, like, that F tilt just does so much in this matchup.
Yeah, it is very good. Just any sword style moves, definitely just strong versus Ice. He's really good tech to not get hit by the up smash. Gonna keep Seal stock alive. But gets clipped anyways, and yep.
Did she let go of shield, or did she just like...
I think she just let go.
Yeah.
And it was worse too, because she only got hit by the second hit, so she just couldn't tech that.
Yeah. Hindsight dancing in front of us. The head, shoulders, knees, and toes is crazy. Alright, going to game 4. Phantom, after losing game 1, kind of showing dominance in this matchup right now. Ooh, damage is good.
Seal striking back with a strong opening.
Yeah, I really like that upbeat just to get out of everything. It's a little too high to keep getting comboed by ICs.
Yeah, it's what Corey was talking about yesterday at BSB. He was like, more people just upbeat the center.
Yeah.
Worked for a little bit, but Seal has not stopped this advantage state.
Yeah.
And that confirm is so broken on DK. Just the desync up till up smash.
Yeah, they hit the main climber, so yeah, really easy to get rid of Nana right now.
Yeah, Nana can be a little slippery. Like, they're obviously very vulnerable when they're by themselves, but because that property of ultimate where you can, like, you can't pass through people, you can run through Nana, so it makes hitting her a lot harder than most characters from people's just muscle memory of playing this game.
Oh, yeah, doing an amazing job readjusting. Is that going to be another up tilt smash? No. Nope.
Misses the desync, but still gets the kill because that move is so broken.
Yeah, that back air too is just so good.
Well, both of those moves, up tilt and back air.
Oh, definitely try to get the spike right there to continue the combo, but even still 42%.
Okay, gonna bounce it down, be up tilt.
Starting to catch in the air out of the DK has a jump right now.
Struggles are brutal.
Bird yet again.
Okay, gonna get some good disruption from Phantom. Trying to keep hope alive, trying to close out the set before it gets too bad.
Yeah, I don't know what you do here.
No, but that's gonna be it. Get attacked, not gonna work out. And Seal takes game 4.
It just feels so hard to tell what this matchup really is like because it can just go back and forth really hard.
It's definitely bad.
Yeah,
it's definitely bad. But the outcome is different because, you know, we're human. We're not going to play perfectly. You might, like, slightly miss and then get forward smash and die to 60 by DK.
Kind of what happens, yeah. We go to game 5 on town. I don't think we've seen this stage in this matchup all of this time.
Yeah, I wonder how that's going to play out.
Especially
DK
like
probably runs faster than them, but I don't know who would benefit more from a bigger stage. But DK is actually really good on the stage too, just because of the blast zones and the platforms. You can kind of platform camp too.
Yeah, right now looking a little tough because of the juggling.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is I feel like platform camp is probably good, but they can probably apply more shield pressure than most characters. But still, committing to DK for 5 games.
Yeah, that part's very impressive. Especially like with this performance so far.
Yeah. I wonder if Phantom plays G again, if they'll go DK to Pika.
Oh, almost hits through everything. Yeah, that IC's down air, not a particularly great move, but if it's right above you, you kind of just have to like wait it out, like take it or just shield it. People, like, it's really easy to punish, but you can't be right below it, otherwise you kind of don't have an option.
I think Icy's like inherent existence is just so much mental stack. Like there's just so much stuff you have to factor in and know that it's I think it's like honestly what makes the character at least feel like better than people would think.
I don't know, it's even again.
Yeah, this is definitely most back and forth. I feel like the other games have been pretty dominant in one direction.
Really good, just 35% off the get-go. Yeah, I was wondering how this FD portion would play out, but I definitely see just like Phantom trying to hold back as often as possible.
Yeah, but gonna overextend. Okay, he gets a little lucky. Still drops it, but
oh yeah, caught
it. Oh my god! Wow. Yep, that's the DK on town effect. Okay, grabbing those platforms, you can just die. Like some really absurd percents.
Oh, tries to get an early kill.
Okay, that felt a little desperate. I don't know.
Which you definitely don't need to be. Like, it's so early. Heads up early. I like the way he's choosing to recover it low.
Okay, yep. Back air city. One of them is gonna shield poke.
You know that is -2 when they land on you with that? It's like -2.
It's plus.
It's plus.
It's plus.
Yeah,
because of Nana.
Take it.
Yeah. And especially if you desync it, you can just have it one hit you, the other, and ping pong it.
Yeah, damage starting to pile up. Phantom finding a way to.
Yeah, this is hard to say. It's getting really close right now, and okay, just you gotta be really careful on that platform. If you get grabbed, you're just dead. But inversely, if Phantom gets touched by like anything, they can just explode. And that's gonna be it. Phantom taking it game 5 nail biter in a matchup that has to be terrible.
I was gonna say, like, it looks so